nation, what the world is watching.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, Tantalizing Tony, here with the producer, Kira, on I guess it's Sunday, because it's after
Sunday morning.
So is it still
Sunday morning, rain is pouring.
Is it still Tantalizing After Dark? And where's the Tantalizing After Dark logo?
Well, I only had that for after shows, and this isn't technically an after show.
But it's Tantalizing After Dark.
Okay.
It's later.
Okay.
It's nighttime.
Okay.
So I'm gonna change it.
Dad, no.
You don't tell me.
All of the other ones have Raw or SmackDown on it.
Oh, is that right? Well, we're gonna talk about SmackDown. So
you're going the wrong way anyway.
This is the worst show ever.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. After Dark. There we go. Oh, that's Dynamite. What's this? Okay, there we go. Because this is SmackDown related. How about that? Why would you make it? Here's my question to you. Why wouldn't you have a generic After Dark? Hello, Dahlia.
Because I didn't want to make
you know,
I have a generic one that doesn't say After Dark or in the morning or in the afternoon.
We should have one that says Tantalizing AM, Tantalizing midday, Tantalizing pre-breakfast, Tantalizing post-breakfast, Tantalizing lunch,
well,
Tantalizing brunch.
People, as you can see, I was ready to cuddle up, go to sleep, and have a wonderful time in my dreams.
Well, why are you so tired?
And then, because it's 12 o'clock in the morning.
Is that the only reason?
You're pretty sure this is the same time I go to bed every day.
No, it's because you're at the water park today.
That's not why I'm tired. But
that's
okay.
not a reason why
I
you're
had
tired?
plenty of C4 today. Let me tell you.
She drank a lot of C4.
I'm addicted to C4 now.
C4.
Guys.
We are partnered with C4.
We are.
So
links and codes coming soon.
Yes, soon. Yes, and Dahlia, she always looks tired, just for the record. So, guys, first of all, if you're here listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, give us a 5-star review. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We do stuff all the time. We don't have a schedule. Just because I have a job, I have a family, I'm training to wrestle again after 23, 2, 1, 4 years. I don't know how long I've been away. It's been a while. It's been over 20 years. 20 plus. That's how we say it, right?
Sure,
20 plus?
Sure.
Yeah. 20 plus years away from the ring, and I'm making a comeback at 56. So, yeah, there it is. So, let's talk about why we're here. I've been thinking about this stuff all night. You guys,
me too.
Huh?
I said me too.
You too what?
I've been thinking about this.
Yeah,
since it happened.
We've been breaking this down, guys. And I didn't ask Kira to get any slides, but if you could, Kira, if you pull me up a Bloodline slide, an original Bloodline slide, I want to just show them something. So, guys, listen. While Kira's looking for the slide, let's talk about it. She never wants to do anything other than what she wants to do.
Exactly.
You don't talk to me that way. So, this Bloodline storyline has been going on for a long time now. And nobody really understood what was happening, what was where it was going. But this is the original Bloodline.
I mean,
what's the problem?
Is Sammy part of the original?
I think you have to.
I think we start with Sammy because Sammy is where they really took off.
I think you have to say Sammy was in the original Bloodline because he upped their game. Listen, Roman and the Usos always held it down, but Sammy brought that ooziness to the Bloodline, and then, of course, Solo as the enforcer. But this is Bloodline. This is the original Bloodline. And good evening to everybody. This is the original Bloodline. The Usos, Sami Zayn, Solo Sikoa, and, of course, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Now, everybody always loves the original, right? In anything. If you think about movies, the original is always the best one. But Sometimes there are exceptions. The Empire Strikes Back,
You.
better than Star Wars. The Godfather 2, better than Godfather 1.
Okay.
Terminator 2. And you know what Terminator 2, you know what the name of the highlight, the hyphenated name of it was?
Tuminator.
It was it was Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Ahaha.
That's right. And I could go on and on about movies, sequels that could be arguably maybe better than the first one. So when Bloodline 2.0 came out, not that one, but before Jacob Fatu.
Oh yeah. Just Tonga, and Tongaloa and Solo.
Yeah, she didn't get that too. So when you only had Tonga, Tongaloa, and Solo Sokoa, what a tongue twister that is. Did you really believe it? Was it believable? People really weren't didn't fear them. You know?
Let me tell you something.
Fresh Take said, is this pre-recorded? No. We're live, Jakey.
Baby. No, because Tonga, I feel like, is very Tonga and Solo Sokoa
are beasts.
They're scary.
They're scary.
Tongaloa, he hasn't sold me. Ever since he came, I was like, he doesn't look menacing. He
Camacho
looks like
does
nice
not.
guy.
Camacho does not look menacing. I agree.
Yeah.
He's a good wrestler. I've seen this guy do good work. I don't think he's found who he is yet, and I don't think that creative knows who he is yet. So, and before we forget, let's see who's on Instagram. Anybody on Instagram? Oh, what's up, JT? JT says that El Generico guy, still don't know who he is. Yeah, who is El Generico? I've been trying to break that code for a long time. Shout out to Instagram, JT, my man Blackwell, Speedy, and the Big Softy. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the country. Good to see you all there. Anyway, so to me, this bloodline here didn't do it for me. I'm not saying anything against anybody because look, I'm friends with the Samoans. I don't want to hear nothing I said bad about Solo. I'm just saying, for me personally, they weren't as menacing as the first bloodline. But guys, last night, Friday night, this bloodline right here, say what you want to say what you need to say. But Jacob Fatu has solidified, in my mind, in my personal opinion, that these guys are now going to run roughshod over SmackDown. I think the unpredictability of Jacob Fatu is what they needed. I think with Tonga, you got a rabid dog. I think with Tongaloa, you got a guy still trying to find his way. Is Solo Sokoa the Tribal Chief? We'll get to that. But with Jacob Fatu, man, the guy's incredible. And Programmer Hub in the chat makes a great point. Jacob Fatu got a body of heavyweight, moves like a luchador. Exactly.
Oh, that's a nice way to put it.
It is. Mal Madzing. Mal or Mal?
Malazing.
Malmazing.
Malmazing.
Thanks for being here. Hit the like, subscribe. Fatu is one of the best wrestlers on the planet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot emphasize this anymore. If you don't know who Jacob Fatu is, when this show's over, go on your little YouTube thing and type in his name and type in MLW. Jacob Fatu is the longest reigning MLW heavyweight champion at 800 plus days. Yeah. Almost 3 years as champion. Craziness. So, that being said, SmackDown Friday night was basically a night of people getting massacred. And I'm going to tie... Huh?
I was going to say not Wyatt 6.
Not thank God Wyatt 6 wasn't there. But and I'm naming CM Punk because there's a reason for this. Because this is a Jacob Fatu video, but CM Punk in the ring with Paul and them having an interaction, and Paul mentioning, "Hey, Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, knows my relationship with CM Punk. He respects it. He's not to be touched." And they still were going to jump him, right? So let's tie CM Punk into Roman Reigns. In the chat, let's do play along. In the chat, does anybody know who CM Punk's group was when he was WWE champion? Who was the group that protected CM Punk? In the chat, it should come up any second now. You guys should know your stuff. Trivia night. Do 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 do. And what's up, Jake the Aerial Assassin? Good to see you. Who was the group? Thank you, Program Hub. It was the Shield.
Wow, I didn't get it when he asked me.
Does anybody know who's in the Shield?
Roman Reigns.
Good job. Roman Reigns. So CM Punk and Roman Reigns have a connection.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there was a match at the Royal Rumble. CM Punk went against the guy, and Vince McMahon told CM Punk, if anybody interferes in this match, you will be stripped of the WWE title. At the Royal Rumble, this opponent, one-on-one, the lights go out, the opponent's out. McMahon comes out, he goes, I told you, Punk, I told you what was going to happen. I'm stripping you. Not literally, but stripping you of the title. And this guy goes, no, 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 no. You don't take it from him. I do. Does anybody know who that person was? Can I see that in the chat, please? Because Kira doesn't know this either.
Did you tell me this?
This is what I told you on the phone.
Oh, I don't think I remember.
Who was the
what you
opponent
said.
for CM Punk at the Royal Rumble? That, thank you, Programmer Hub. It was The Rock.
I don't remember you telling me that.
So, The Rock now, if you notice, I'm making, thank you, Jake, the Aerial Assassin. You see I'm making the connections?
You're connecting the dots.
Connecting the dots here.
You're like a crazy detective with all the red string.
There it is. CM Punk's in the ring. Right?
Right.
Paul Heyman's in the ring.
Right.
Both these guys connected to who? To Roman. CM Punk, feud with The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Never liked The Rock.
Mm-mm.
Always had problems with The Rock.
Correct.
Even at the Las Vegas press conference, he was calling out The Rock.
Correct.
The Rock's connected to Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Let's get into the nitty
Let's
gritty.
get into the nitty gritty. Last night, CM Punk was brought to SmackDown. Why?
Why?
Was it just to get beat up by Drew?
Because they were in Chicago. That's why.
That's why. That's part of it. Part of it was because they were in Chicago. Part of it was for Drew, but that's an illusion. They pulled a bait and switch on us. They wanted us to see CM Punk in the ring against the Bloodline, minus Roman Reigns.
Mm.
Because if you fast forward to later in the night, there are only 3 Bloodline members.
Correct.
And now there's 4.
Mm-hmm.
And these are them. These guys right here.
Solo Sikoa.
Yes.
Tamatanga.
Uh-huh.
Tangaloa.
And Jacob Fatu.
The bestest.
Now, everybody thinks that Solo Sikoa is running this group. It's not true. There's one man running this group.
Who?
It's The Rock.
Oh.
The Rock is the leader of this group. And when the time gets here, we're getting close to Survivor Series. It'll be 5. Now, if you don't know this, back in the day when Survivor Series first started in 1987 at the Richfield Coliseum in Cleveland, Ohio.
Can I do it?
Go. Say it.
Teams of 5 strive to survive.
There it is. Teams of 5 strive to survive. They're going to go back to the original 5v5.
It was 5v5 2 years ago.
That's cool, but they'll go back to that. And here will be the participants. The Rock, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu versus the Usos,
That's 2.
Roman Reigns,
3.
Sami Zayn,
4.
and CM Punk. I know it sounds crazy.
You lost me at Sammy. You threw a little
I know it sounds crazy.
0 pigment in there.
And Jeffrey Taylor, it might be War Games. I don't want to put that out there yet. Humble, good to see you. She's not watching WWE anymore. Well, keep watching us because we love you. Humble, and thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate that. Thank you, Humble, for the super chat.
I'm Magnificent Mikey, and thank you for the super chat, baby. Ding ding.
Ding ding, and thank you, Humble. As we went to that little thanks for the super chat, Kira says I'm tired. That means she's trying to get off the air quickly. Yeah, The Rock's suffered from an arm injury, but don't worry about it. He'll be back.
He just finished up wrapping 2 movies.
And Humble, thank you again. We appreciate you so much. So anyway, I just want to I wanted to throw that little tidbit out there about Survivor Series early. About Survivor Series. Humble. I don't know what comments MVP made. If you could enlighten us, I'd appreciate it. So just keep that in your mind in the next couple months that I called that. Just like I called Jacob Fatu last night. You got it.
Wait, really quickly. Guys, I vividly remember on one of the shows, and I was in the room trying to find it, but I remember in one of the shows that I told you guys that I had a dream. I was like, I don't dream about wrestling because I watch it all the time, but I had a dream that Jacob Fatu debuted, and his hair was nice, and he had the gold accessories in his hair. And when did he debut with? The nice hair and the gold accessories. I think that was I was psychic.
She did say that.
I was getting the pictures. I was like, are those gold accessories in his hair? Did he get a retwist? His hair is looking quite neat. I was like, I literally dreamt this.
Jakey Bakey with a super chat. Thank you, Jakey Bakey. Super sticker with 99 cents super sticker.
Thanks for the super chat, baby. Ding ding.
Ding, ding. MVP believes Trey's not booking black male talent well. That is a definite possibility, as we see. But I don't want to get into and I'm not disputing what you're saying because you know. But let me get back to the matter at hand. So, Jacob Fatu, what this whole video is about. We know he's in the Bloodline now. We know he's part of the new Bloodline, the sequel 2.0, you know. But here's what I want you guys to realize. You see this right here? This guy single-handedly destroyed 3 former world champions by himself.
He's no joke.
Randy Orton, a 14-time champion. Kevin Owens, multiple-time champion. Cody Rhodes, you know his resume. Destroyed. Look at his arms. He dropped. I'll tell you right now, he lost at least 30 pounds.
We're looking like twins.
Well, I mean, mom's pretty big too. I mean,
no, I got the tone. You got the bulk.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, he looks incredible, and the reason why
those are wrestling boots. I don't think he's going to wrestle barefoot anymore.
We'll see. Those are wrestling boots. Yeah, Jacob Fatu wrestles barefoot last we checked, but we'll see.
Solo might be the last one standing with the. Oh wait, no, Solo wears boots now too. Holy Kripke.
Anyway, this man right here, regardless of what happens at Survivor Series, whether he's involved in that match, which I think he will be, I do think we'll see a turn with him. Wherever way that bloodline's going, he's going the opposite direction.
Less than a year after his debut?
Yeah. This guy here is going to overshadow everyone. It's no disrespect to any of these other guys, but I honestly see this guy super kicking the rock in his mouth.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past him either. It's not just the fact that he's an amazing wrestler. We were listening to a podcast and they were like, he had a very good first impression backstage.
They love him.
He's just very nice and real, and he knows how to carry himself. He's good on the mic. He's good in the ring as far as wrestling. I think he has the full package, and he's a nice person outside of wrestling too. So that adds on to the list. I think he can go very far in the company. I'm not. I love Jacob, Mr. Jacob, but I'm not gonna say he's getting that undisputed title just yet.
I didn't say.
But I do for sure.
I didn't say undisputed. I said maybe a world championship.
I didn't say you said that.
You don't put words in my mouth.
I didn't say you said that. But I do think he might end up getting Damien's title
somewhere down the road.
Yeah, probably in the next few months, honestly. It depends on how they book him. Like, if they have him, because when they had Solo come in, he was in the background. When they had Tama come in, he was in the background as, like, an enforcer. When they had Tongaloa, like, we still haven't heard these people talk, really. So I'm interested to see, since he's such, like, a big personality, and everyone was so excited for him to come, are they going to have him stand in the background and be another enforcer, or are they going to have him, like, kind of head to head with Solo, like on the same level?
After what we saw last night, there's a Solo Sikoa problem. And the Solo Sikoa problem is this, is that as good as this kid is, he ain't no Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is seasoned. He's been around the wrestling business, and he has something that Solo doesn't have, experience. This is not a disrespect or knock on anybody else in the bloodline. I'm just telling you, I have legitimately watched this guy for the last 5 years in my area, wrestling in Philadelphia at 2300 Arena with MLW. I've watched him fight Hammerstein. I watched him go against Matt Riddle. I watched him go against people. I watched him destroy people. I watched him go against Bully Ray. I watched him do a springboard in Battlefield Pro Wrestling and separate Mr. Ruda's shoulder.
Poor Ruda. Oh, dear.
This guy is a legitimate Samoan badass. They call him a Samoan werewolf for a reason. Because 1 minute he'd be nice and calm, and then the moon goes full. Oh, he turns rabid. And this is why I believe eventually he'll be the leader of one of the factions of the bloodline. I could see him turning on Solo. I could see him turn on The Rock. I could see him beating the crap out of Roman Reigns. I could see them change the plans. I could see a triple threat at WrestleMania. Roman, Rock, Jacob Fatu. Whatever the case is, I wanted to make sure this video got out. And I want you guys to screen record stuff. I want you guys to timestamp this, because you guys will remember this day when I told you first that this guy right here, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, will either be the WWE Undisputed Champion or the WWE World Champion. Forget the US title, forget the IC title. He's bypassing those.
I can't even imagine him with those secondary titles.
He is going to do things that people have not seen before. And I'm going to stay on top of this whole Jacob Fatu arrival. We'll be doing Bloodline specials on a regular basis, because this guy here is going to kill it. This Friday at MSG, it's his first time in the Garden, I think, ever.
Wrestling
in the Garden.
Or we don't know if he's wrestling, but like part of a show.
Whatever the case is, take my money. Take my money. This guy will be the leader of the bloodline come hell or high water, and SmackDown just picked up. I'll check it, humble. Thank you, hon.
I already only tune into SmackDown for the Bloodline, but now that Mr. Jacob is there, he's so like different. I'm excited to see what he does on such a big platform. Like, will they let him be himself? Will they give him a template to work with? Like, I don't know where this guy's career is headed in WWE, but I'm very excited.
I'm so glad that Jake the Aerial Assassin brought this up, because I was going to bring it up and I forgot. So in case you guys don't know, and I'm going to tie this in. So Jacob Fatu signed with WWE in April. I know the date too.
Okay.
April 14th.
Okay.
On my birthday. Anyway, I'm just joking about that.
Okay.
But everybody was asking, well, why haven't we seen him? Well, Jacob Fatu does have a felony, and he can't travel outside the continental United States, North America. So he couldn't go to Clash of the Castle, and he couldn't go to Saudi Arabia. So why debut him if he can't be on the big shows? Now, when Jacob Fatu was 18 years old, he did an armed robbery. He paid his debt to society. Guys, at 18, I was doing some dumb stuff too. I just didn't get caught. Probably more crimes than this guy did. I can't stand people that judge people on what they've done in the past. He has paid his dues. He has a family. I believe he has 7 kids.
Yeah, every time I see it, like every time I look up his name to get pictures or whatever, I see 7 kids on Wikipedia, and I'm like, how
he
is
has
that even
7
possible?
children. He's a family man. He loves his kids. He made a mistake. So what? Some of the people in this chat are criminals, and we don't know it. The politicians are all criminals, and they get away with it. So Jacob Fatu paid his debt to society. I don't care if he has a felony. So what?
Also,
and thank you for that, Jake the Aerial Assassin, for putting that up, because I forgot to mention that.
Yeah. Also, whatever you said about the past being the past, but like, this is like wrestling. Like, wrestling is his job. So
he's not running a Fortune 500 company as the treasurer.
Right.
And guys, wrestlers have done a lot worse than armed robbery. Booker T was locked up.
Let me tell you.
Booker T was locked up.
Let me tell you.
For what? Armed robbery.
And I just don't understand how they could possibly hold that over his head for it happening so long ago, and him paying, like, doing time for what he's done. Like, after he got out of, like, after he did his time or whatever, it's over. It's done. You did what you did. You paid your consequences. Now you move on.
That's why they have the penal system and innocent till proven guilty. And if you're found guilty, if they want to put you in jail, you do your time, and once you're out, you're free. You do your probation. You go to your PO, whatever the case is, and you're free. Give this friend guy a chance. We know people in this chat that have criminal records. You don't judge people based on their criminal records. People make mistakes. Not to mention, the justice system is not always perfect. And I don't know. I don't know what he did. So you said I wouldn't have wanted to be his victim. Imagine being a victim now, seeing him making. Okay, so I'm gonna say that. So, all right, Kenny Hudson. Donald Trump makes millions of dollars. He's found guilty of a felony, and he's running for president.
Even without comparing to other people.
I'm just comparing them because,
like,
no, wait, let me finish this. Sorry, hon. Donald Trump, whether you believe that he did whatever or not, he's a convicted felon, and he's running for president. So if you can be a convicted felon and run for president, I think Jacob Fatu should be able to be WWE champion. Go ahead, Kira.
All right. I'm saying no one is making excuses for Jacob Fatu because he's like close with like a whole bunch of people and he's a great wrestler. No one's making excuses for him. It's just the fact that he did what he did. And yeah, I guess there were victims. I really don't know what the heck the crime was. This doesn't even cross my mind when I think of a wrestler. I'm not thinking about, oh my gosh, should they have a criminal record? No, I'm thinking about if they could wrestle. But now that y'all brought it up, like, even okay. So whatever, if there were victims, he did the darn time. Justice was served with his.
He didn't
Like,
he didn't kill anybody. He didn't rape anybody. He's not a child molester.
It's not like he like freaking got away with it. He served time. Like, and once you do that and they let you out for like, they don't let you out because like, okay,
Razor Ramon, Razor Ramon, criminal record. Booker T, criminal record. There's a lot of people, guys. So, and Kenny, I'm not putting you down. I'm just saying, I get it. It might be tough for a victim, but guess what? This is the justice system we live in. Once you pay your debt to society, you're free to go. That's how it goes.
And he's got a gift, and he honed his craft when he got out, and he worked really hard to get as good as he is now, and it's finally paying off. So
true. Rey Mysterio in the ring had that issue. That guy died, and Scott Hall too, manslaughter, and somebody's got a manslaughter charge too. But
yeah, people are always going to find a way to bring someone down, and I'm not calling out Kenny Hudson obviously because a lot of people are concerned about his criminal record, which I think is insane. But yeah, people are always going to say something about somebody. They're always going to bring something up from your past. There's nothing you can really do about, like, you can't change your past.
All I'm going to say is this now, guys, to get back on track. And I appreciate all your comments.
Mr. Jacob is the new Tribal Chief.
Jacob Fatu will be the new Tribal Chief. There's no way they can quelch like that.
I thought you were going to say minimize.
There's no way they can quelch this guy's persona, his charisma, his athletic ability, his all-around ring knowledge, his...
What's your word, Dad?
Gravitas?
No.
What?
You don't know what this is?
Je ne sais quoi?
No.
His charisma?
Aura.
His aura too.
He started saying aura now, guys.
Well, yeah, he's got a wrestling aura that people can't touch. And I wanted to say this, a personal thing. During the interview I had with this guy, he said to me, which was crazy. Partner. He said, partner, there are things that Tone could do that I can't do. He was basically putting me over that I'm not good on the mic. So listen to when I tell you this. The future WWE champion right here. Sorry. The future.
Me?
How do you do it? The future WWE champion right there put me over as a great talent. So that means people know what they're talking about. Indeed. We're still very emotional over Jacob Fatu coming. We talking about it all day. At the water park, we talked about it.
No, because like every hour, it'll be quiet, and I'll just be like, Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, this is big for us because I can't tell you we knew for sure, but there was things Jacob said when he talked to us. He didn't give it away, but you could tell he was sort of hinting at it, but in a very
professional NDA way.
But yeah, professional NDA way, but he wanted us to know because he loved us. So
no, he doesn't know me.
He loves you to death. Anyway, he always talks about you. Anyway, Program Hub, from your mouth to God's ears, but just for the record, WWE denied me press pass for Money in the Bank. Even though I'm traveling all the way to Canada for Money in the Bank, and they denied me again. So this is what, number 9, 10, 11. We've been denied for every WWE press conference since they've been having them. Every single one. And I'm going to say it, I'm salty. I've seen other podcasters, God bless them, with less following than me get a shot. I don't know what it is, but once again, WWE, you dropped the ball on 10 Lives and Tony. And sooner or later, you're going to find out that you really missed out. You'll see.
I feel like when that time actually comes, when you get into the press conference, half the superstars are already going to know you because half the roster is going to be Samoans and Tongans. So when you ask the question, they're like, hey, that's Tony, whatever they call you, tantalizing.
They call me tantalizing. Yeah, there'll be a day when I finally get in, maybe next year WrestleMania after Jake wins the world title. Partner, tantalizing. Come on, he won't have me sitting back. He'll have me come sit at the table next to him because that's how he likes. He likes his interviews next to each other. You know that? He likes you to sit next to him.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I didn't get that tidbit from.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh,
Anyway,
I wasn't there when you were.
yeah, listen, the guy's a great guy, and I'm not. And am I biased towards him? 100%. But I know this guy. I know his family. Alpha Jr., Lance. These guys have made us like parts of their family, you know? So.
And even like if I asked a stranger on the street to watch a Jacob Fatu video, a match, they would immediately see the star power. Okay. It's not just because Channel Awesome Tony knows the guy.
Yeah, and Program Hub in India. Zilla may be going too.
Yeah.
I listen, they might have to get another show just for the Samoans. They might have to get their own bloodline thing. Now people are worried, is this gonna turn into NWO Wolfpack,
What?
Black and White NWO, Red and Black? If you guys remember correctly, the Red and Black NWO wasn't that bad. The problem is that they kept oversaturating people like with Horace and Vincent. No disrespect, talking bad about the dead. But if you keep the bloodline with guys who are legitimately fighters and wrestlers and guys that have personas, we'll be fine. Not to mention, and I know no disrespect to Humble, Triple H is booking these guys pretty well. He might not be booking everybody else well, like she said, like the African American wrestlers, which is true. But he's booking them good.
Can you imagine? Now I know this isn't going to happen, but like, can you imagine? Like, since so many Samoans are in WWE right now, if The Rock took over WWE, and he's like, "Do you think The Rock can run WWE?" Because I know that was like a conversation before Triple H took over. You think The Rock could handle it?
If this is
or do it right?
If this was a podcast, which it is, and I'm listening to it, the minute you said that, I turned it off. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? We were just talking about how half the roster is Samoan.
If The Rock was doing this,
and The Rock is Samoan.
The Rock is Samoan, man.
So they're going to have Triple H controlling a whole bunch of Samoans?
Triple H controlling Samoans.
Fresh Take just said, if you guys are listening on the podcast, we got a subscriber in here that just said that I could be the new NXT Women's Champion. So I feel like all the comments that I'm saying is pretty valid.
Yes, Hickler's coming too. Good evening, Lavelle. Jakey Bakey, I'll say this real quick. Shannon Mack ain't coming to AEW. Anyway, Jacob Fatu, guys. Remember I said it. Mark this date down. What's today's date?
June 23rd.
June 23rd, 2024. I said that this guy, Jacob Fatu, will be the de facto leader of the bloodline. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say, in the next year, he'll be WWE World Champion or WWE Champion, either or.
I could second that.
He'll definitely be a tag team champion. I could see him and Solo winning the tag titles.
I was going to say, who is he tag? Yeah, Solo. Yeah.
But
one last thing. What do you think about Caesar Sikoa?
I don't like Caesar Sikoa.
Really?
I don't like that name. Who's going to be Caesar Sikoa? Hikuleo?
They didn't say. They just said they filed for trademark for the name Caesar Sikoa.
I think it's too late to get Jacob and Money in the Bank.
Yeah, they already have their qualifier matches lined up.
But if someone's to get hurt and they throw him in.
And they had Tama Tonga but
could you imagine Jacob Fatu doing like a moonsault off the top of the freaking, oh my God.
Ladder? Oh, goodness. He'll be there. He'll be there for next year. He's going to be here for a while, guys. Don't worry. He's got plenty of opportunity.
He ain't going nowhere.
He's not old. He's going to be here for a while, okay?
And I know he's going to watch this eventually. Jacob, don't forget, Jay, you promised a one-on-one. You made a promise, and you never lie. So, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
People.
There it is.
We're done here.
We're done here.
Mr. Jacob Fatu will be the new leader of the bloodline.
He's taking over.
He's just that good.
He's that damn good.
I couldn't say that.
Well, I said it.
Well,
Jacob Fatu will have to maybe put down The Rock, put down Solo, and maybe even put down Roman. The matches that these people can have. Yo, do you realize Jacob Fatu versus Kevin Owens? That match right there.
I feel like you could play fill in the blank Jacob Fatu versus anyone in it.
Jacob Fatu versus Andrade would be great.
Banger.
Jacob Fatu versus Randy Orton.
After banger.
Ready for this? Gunther, world champion. Jacob versus Gunther at WrestleMania.
After banger. I'm telling you, Jacob Fatu versus Rhea.
Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. Versus CM Punk. Goodness.
And that's not even including his family. Like, we know he's gonna have some good.
Jacob Fatu versus Seth Rollins.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
Because Seth Rollins with the quickness, all that parkour.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have some amazing matches in WWE. I'm very excited.
Yeah, Dahlia, OG Bloodline versus wannabe Bloodline in Survivor Series. And I'll tell you right now, I called this how long ago? Before WrestleMania? They don't want to give me my props. Oh, one more thing before I go. Good night, humble. One more thing before we go. And this is the true story. You guys know this. I researched this all during last night and this morning. The Tantalizing Tony YouTube channel was the only channel on the entire planet that predicted that Jacob Fatu was coming last night. That called it. The only podcast / YouTube channel on planet Earth. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And with that being said,
thank you.
With the mic being dropped,
planet Earth,
we're gonna get out of here.
The universe.
So
everywhere.
Thank you guys for coming to the show on YouTube.
Thank you.
Live.
In living color.
And thank you to all the listeners on Spotify, anywhere you listen to podcasts.
That's in living color?
You did.
Look in my eyes. What do you see? Tantalizing Tony.
We're getting out of here.
We're doing it.
Thank you guys. Y'all are awesome.
Instagram. Thank you. Oh, Instagram's packed. Aloha, connected people to wrestling. Good night, everybody on Instagram.
On the gram.
Join us in creating excitement. We'd love to. That's what we do all the time. Thanks for watching, guys. Rewind. Thanks for watching, guys, tonight. Hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. The traps are looking good. I can't lift my arms because my biceps hurt. My traps hurt. But just for the record, oh my God, look at my arm. It's looking good. Jake was good on the stick. Jacob's good on the mic. Is he as good as me? No, but he's almost there. I said it.
Name a skill and he's got it.
Boom. He's my dude, though. I'm out of here, guys. So is she. She wants to go to bed. I'm tired, Dad.
I wanted to go to bed 2 hours ago, but anything for you guys.
Jacob Fatu is more important towards his nation's civilization, and I'm better than anybody in the world. Mike P is always past my bedtime, bro.
Jacob doesn't even know my name.
He does.
I'm sure he doesn't.
I will reply, Program Hub. Guys, hug your family members. I was talking to Jenny B about this real quick.
You just cannot end the show.
So, guys, I used to stutter as a child. I still have it a little bit. I had a really bad stutter. But some people stutter for different reasons. Do you know why my stutter happened? Do you know why?
No.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. No, not concussions. That added to it. Because I'm so intelligent.
Your brain moves too fast?
Because I'm on a higher intellect than most people, my brain works so fast that my lips can't catch up. It's a true story.
But you're from New York. New Yorkers talk fast.
Quiet. So I was telling Jenny B that I can't say family and members together.
Family members?
Yeah, I go, hug your family members. I always say that. I would say hug your family members. But today, watch this. Guys, hug your family members because you're not promised tomorrow.
Yay! Try again.
Pray. Pray that Kira claps in the first time. Please. And as always, wait a minute. I got chat. Hold on. No. Oh, he said when he gets pissed. I believe it. Love you, Mike P. Oh, what did I do?
You broke it.
Sorry.
Jason cracked the father.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, New Yorkers do talk fast, but that's not why I stutter. I stutter because of those issues. And the concussions have something to do with it too. See you guys soon.
Tomorrow.
Maybe not tomorrow, but we'll have some footage because I'm in the ring tomorrow. Tomorrow is free day in the ring, so if I can get to bed and get up by 8 o'clock, maybe. I don't know if I'm too tired.
In the morning.
I'm beat.
Oh my.
9 o'clock. Anyway, guys, do what we all do best, and that's stay tantalizing.